beautiful Thursday morning. Welcome to our garden. We're back at the allotment, baby. We've got work to do today. So, me and the wife came down on Tuesday to do a bit of work. Today is Thursday the 6th of March. We ran out of hoops, so we've laid that down, but we've got our main crop potatoes and some first earlies in. Let's have a quick little look around. We built these little trellises, which is the job we've got for today. You see I've just brought 2 of them, I've got 8 more to bring down from the car. But that's all the way over there, and doing that with the phone in my hand, it's not happening. So we picked these poles up, I think it was £3.50, absolute bloody bargain. Oh James, that's not straight. Oh, there's another job to do today. But I've got my peas in. Same in there. My onions are coming up. Don't know how well that's showing on camera. There's onions in that little bed there as well. Need to do some tidying there. Garlic's all doing well. All of the purple broccoli, purple sprout and broccoli survived the winter. It's all coming back up. We just popped this over there for now because we've noticed the birds are shredding them a bit too much. We don't mind a little bit because that'll aid the growth of new shoots. That was front and back. Obviously the wind's taken that off, so do something with that today. My wife put the sheeting down over here because it was getting unruly. Needs to get the fire going so I can get rid of the rest of that timber. Composter's mulching down, need to shred that box. Tidy up this little bed here. Got a few little jobs to do today. I plunked this in. There's nothing in there really yet to see, but the asparagus is in there with some garlic going around the edge. But yeah, so today's job. I'm going to put 2 of the posts just here because I've got some new beans that I want to try. Yellow French beans, I think they were. Oh no, the yellow French beans I'm putting all over there. Can't remember what they were for this one. But the plan today is to do one of these across that bed there at the back. So from where those posts are down to about the middle of the shot there. So I can do a nice big line of the runner beans, or the French dwarf beans, I can't remember. But yeah, so I'm going to go get everything and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so firstly, what a glorious day. We're still a week, 2 weeks away from spring. It feels like it today. Hear the birds all chirping away, it's lovely. So anyway, right, so this is where I'm at now. Stand further away, shall we? So this is the start of it, although it was too short. So it might just be that, and I can repurpose that one. But that's for the beans. So the plan is, I've got a nice big old pack of compost to put down there. I've also got quite a bit of compost in the composter that I need to get. I need to turn that all over. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm oohing and ahhing about where to put the next bean set, because I was thinking just on this little one here. It's quite hard doing it this way. I was thinking about putting a small one just there for some of my different ones, which I can't remember what they're called. I don't know. Oh, I'm just happy to be back here. It's been a rather strange 6 months. It's about 6 months since I last put a video up. We've had some serious poorliness going on in our house. My little boy ended up in hospital for several weeks, serious operations and all that sort of stuff. So we hadn't really been down here. And then I had a nice little wake-up call. We got a phone call from the councillor. Still argue it was a load of crap and somebody was talking rubbish, but still, a phone call from the councillor after paying our renewal. Mr. Gunn, your plot seems to be abandoned. Are you still using it? Yes, I bloody well am. Who said that? Well, we've just had reports, she said. Load of crap. See my neighbours, and then you can see there's a completely abandoned plot there. Bet they didn't get a call. Don't know. Maybe I'm trouble. But yeah, so it's been a wee while. Last year's harvest went okay. There were issues. Missed a lot of deadlines to harvest. So I didn't get the best yields, but this year my wife said she's going to be actively helping me with it, which is really good because I quite like spending time with the old missus. So it's quite nice that we've been down here. She's helped me build these yesterday, which I'm very, very pleased with. I was only going to go for the white netting, and then she pointed out that was bean netting and I'm departing peas, so there is also a fine green pea mesh there on both of them, although you can see at the bottom it's risen up a little bit. But I have a secret plan. We like camping, so we all have loads of tent pegs. So I'm going to try pegging that bit down. Once peas have come up and they've grabbed it, it's fine, you won't need it. But I do need to do that. And I need to figure out where to have a little bird feeder, because I do want to have some sort of bird feeder down here. Not seed, obviously. I'll just use like dried mealworms or something like that, because there's loads of little blue tits and robins and things like that in our little village. The shed goes up soon, so that's going to be down there. One of the reasons the wife's put all this tarp down to try and kill it all off. And we'll have a nice little shed in there. We want at least enough space to be able to put our tools, have a seat, a small table. I've got loads of different solar powered stuffs, so we can have a little bit of power in there and a radio and all that sort of stuff. So we can sit there and have a cup of tea, which would be nice. Because at the minute we're just using these little camping chairs. You see there's one just there. That one's now dead. Turns out you shouldn't leave cheap camping chairs out at the allotment over winter, because when you sit on it, I'm sure you can put two and two together, but it doesn't have a bottom anymore anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to have another little wander around and a ponder and try and figure out what to put in, well, where to put it in I should say. But yeah, speak to you in a moment. So that's my final for now. I'll probably end up changing it all. I've got a spare post that's stuck in just behind me, which at the minute is just a glorified coat rail. But yeah, so I'm going to put another one just here. The way I see this is I've got my raw beans in here, peas, see the rainbow, I say obviously, rainbow chards going along there. So I'm going to put another trellis on here for some more peas, because that's what I've got to start doing. I've got to start only growing the stuff that we eat. We eat broad beans, we eat peas, we eat beans, we eat potatoes, and we eat a lot of onions and garlic. So yeah, so we've got peas going in across here. That one will be my novelty type of bean. Yeah, obviously the leeks. So this patch here, I'm not doing this today because I'm already knackered, it's been a busy week. I'm going to dig out a square bed, and I'm going to put a lot less corn in it this year. There was 150 plants I tried to grow last year. I didn't get a full cob, not a single bloody one. So I'm going to go for the less is more approach this year. I'm oohing and ahhing, because there's loads of flowers that keep coming up here. I'm tempted to dig it all out, put a membrane down, and then perhaps grow sweet peas along the outside of this, and maybe on that side as well, but I don't know yet. I don't know. And then the space from where the first early start to the end, that bit there, I'm going to pop 3 courgette plants in there because we eat a fair bit of that, and they are prolific. So yeah, that's the plan. I've done a fair bit at home as well. Can't remember if I've shown it. If I haven't, you're about to see a rundown because I recorded that a bit. If, however, you have, then this will just carry on. But yeah, I've done a fair bit there. All the plants which need regular watering, I'll have them at home. I haven't got water down here yet, not until I've got the shed up. So I'm not going to rely on that. Just do the heavy watering plants at home, with the exception of a couple of courgette plants. I'll do loads more at home as well. Yeah, right, I'm going to go and lug this stuff back to the car. So this is where we're at the minute. My wife is digging out the bed over here and trying to save the lavender. Turns out it's a lot more mud than we thought, a lot more mud than I thought, and a lot more weeds. But getting there, every journey starts with a single step or some bollocks like that. So, asparagus. Never heard of these, but they're a bit of a bargain. The price isn't on them. I think they were 3 for £5. I want some down the allotment. So what I'm doing, I've got a raised bed at the back. I've just been clearing out the weeds and turning it all over. So the way I do this is I buy crowns. Last year I did seed a load up, but unfortunately all bar one of them have died. So this is the other way you can buy them. So you can see I've already got one out of the bag, but I'll show you how they usually come. It's really difficult to do in one hand. There we go. So inside the bag you have what's known as a crown. It's Be careful because this one's actually already trying to wake up, so I'll need to make sure that stays above the surface. This is how it turns up, a little octopus looking thing. Now, the way in which I got shown to plant these, so here's my hole, got that there, and what I want to do is just create a little mound in the centre of my hole. Okay. Can't really see it, can you? There's a little mound, and then what I do is just very carefully splay the root network all round, like so. So it has a nice even spread, and then just simply cover her back up. Now you should really soak these, that's what everybody says. I have not done that because I didn't intend on doing this today. I'm actually coming to harvest all of these. They're the Jerusalem artichokes, but I'll show you that in a moment. But yeah, I'll get the other two sorted and I'll be back in a minute. So this is where I'm at the minute with the Jerusalem artichokes. I've only dug one up. I'll dig another one up. So I've cleared all of the bits and pieces now, so they're all cut off. They just snapped off a bit like bamboo. Right, so let's go here. Pick a random spot. In goes the fork, and let's see what we got. Oh yes, look at that. Oh my word, there's so many. Let's just put them all here for the moment. Let's go through it. So there's another one, and there's another one. I think I might have left these in a little bit too long because I've noticed the slugs have been digging down to them. I think we can safely say that's one. But there you go, you can see little buggers. But they're still fine. Wash them off, peel them up. Oh, little worm. Oh, excuse me. Right. Oh. So I mean, there's so many. There's so many. Now these plants, they will grow from the tiniest little bit. Oh, you stay here, Mr. Worm. So if you end up with anything left in the ground, like the tiniest amount, that's a nice one. Oh, I've split it. That's alright, I have that flesh in there. Lovely. I'll find that bit. Anything else left in this bit? Oh, there you go, there's another bit. These tubers are just so much. There's so much. There's the half that I left in there. That would grow a new plant. That's roughly the size that I was planting last year. You can see that's already got a nib now starting to sprout. What I'll do is I'll take all of those small ones and I'll replant them anyway. And it's just that tiny little patch has already given me that. Bloody marvellous. I'll show you how much I get at the end.